set aside their ties and starched shirts and made uncomfortable jokes about the blessings of a short sermon, no matter the reason. When things go wrong, people want to feel useful, and they are curious. Everyone is so curious about a tragedy. No one wants to miss out on the morbid discovery. If, years later, someone brings up the time that girl went missing, people want to say, I was there. I was there when they found her. I was there when they found her body. You can't imagine what it was like. Let me tell you.
Ooh, goosebumps! Did anybody else get? I mean, that's intense. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Amy, let's chat about your book, Daughters of the Night Sky. What's it all about?
It is about the women who were bomber pilots for Russia in the Second World War. They were known as the night witches because they would bomb the Germans in the middle of the night. They were absolutely terrifying, and they would sound, because they'd cut their engines, they would coast in over the German camps, and it sounded literally like a screaming banshee as they would go in and harass the Germans and keep them awake all night. And they were flying rickety old aircraft. They're about as powerful as your average everyday lawnmower nowadays.
Oh no!
Yeah, and these aircrafts were made of wood and canvas and wooden propellers, and they were not very advanced. They were old at the beginning of the war. These are 1920s aircraft, and they managed to have an amazing impact on the outcome of the war for Russia.
It sounds like you couldn't intimidate these ladies.
Oh no, they had ice water in their veins. They were amazing.
Would you mind reading a little bit?
I would love to.
Okay.
And I'm going to be reading from a section. They had a very famous female aviator that I fictionalized, who came to give inspiring speeches right before they entered the war. And so this is when Sofia Orlova comes to give a big speech at Katya's, the main character's, aviation school.
Okay.
If you are in this room, you are worthy of service. I am confident Mother Russia will be proud of the men and women who defend her in her hour of need. The speech was met with thunderous applause. As the other cadets and I rose to our feet, Orlova posed with the headmaster and some of the instructors for a photo. Then the rest of the cadets were allowed to approach the podium and shake her hand. Vanya stayed back, but Tacy and I raced to the front of the crowd along with the rest of the other women. We were, of course, the most anxious to meet her, but most of the men seemed just as thrilled to meet such an accomplished aviator. Thank you, was all I could say as I took her hand in mine. Her grip was firm, but her hand was soft. I know, she said with a smile, knowing the words that I could not express. It's not always easy, but it is worth it, I promise you. Will you serve if you are called cadet? Ivanova, you have my word, I said, feeling a broad smile stretch across my face. Good woman, Ivanova, I'll be proud to fly with you, sister. Sister. I caught Tacy's eye as she returned a grin as ridiculous as my own. Orlova knew the struggle just like the rest of us.
Congratulations. That's wonderful. You had to do a lot of research for that, I bet.
Oh, incredible amount of research.
What would you two ladies tell aspiring writers in Colorado?
I would say if you want to write a book, write a book. You have to sit down every day and do it, even when it's hard, even when it's not fun, even when you're not inspired. Keep writing, keep writing, keep writing, and take advantage of some of the resources that are in Colorado. I know Bess could probably turn us on to a lot of great resources. There are some great writing communities here. You know, find people that you can talk to and share your work with.
Perfect. Quickly, Amy?
Basically the same things. First, stop hiring and start writing.
Yeah.
And second of all, find your tribe. We've got wonderful groups here in Colorado. The writing community in Colorado is amazingly strong. Rocky Mountain Fiction Writers, Pikes Peak Writers, the Colorado Humanities Association. Those are all groups that are there to lift us up and help us find opportunities.
Well, thank you for giving us a sneak peek, and again, congratulations. That's fantastic. Let me give more information about the awards. You can join the Colorado Book Awards announcement with brief readings by the winners on May 18th at 4:30 p.m. at the Arvada Center for the Arts and Humanities. $25 tickets include a reception with winners and finalists. Get tickets online. Go to coloradohumanities.org.